here we go. It's 11:10 on Monday night, and I'm wrapping everything up. So, on this like really cool group that we're working through on Facebook, one of our fellow badass agents posted a question, and I thought it was a really good one. And it's about how do you help your investor clients, is essentially what the question is asking. So, I'm thinking, okay, agents are wondering this, so definitely consumers are wondering this, or clients or customers, whatever you want to call it. So let's talk about it real quick. So I am a landlord. I became a landlord almost an accident. It wasn't something like I was like dying to do. It kind of just happened because I met somebody, and I'm a numbers person, and that looked really good, and that's what we did. So in short, what I do and what I look for are things or properties that I can put my down payment on. I don't buy 100% in cash. I put a down payment on them, and that are going to return me in rent better than what a CD, a savings account, an IRA, whatever, a stock, a mutual fund. I'm looking for something that's going to return me better than anything else. And real estate, at the end of the day, is always going to win, because there's no mutual fund that's going to do that, and a stock might, but it's not going to build equity at the same time. And maybe I'll hit a jackpot, maybe I won't, but I'll go to Vegas for that. So whatever. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I personally love to buy in downtown areas, because that's how I got started. So I love to buy old houses. I like pier and beam because I can see underneath there. When I need repairs, they can all get fixed. It's not as bad as jackhammering into a slab. I like old downtown areas. I like pier and beam. I like cheap old houses. That's my personal niche. However, I also have clients, and they don't love an old house that's pier and beam, that has issues and all that stuff. So we have to kind of look at other things. So when I look at numbers for an investor client of mine, I'm looking at, are they buying in cash? Are they making a down payment? What is the rental income for those houses? And what does that look like for them? And it also depends on, is that their primary residence and they're moving out of it? Is there tax implications? Are they doing a 1031? Do they have another niche? Is it a VRBO opportunity? Is it an Airbnb opportunity? Like, what other options are there? There's a lot of people out there that do Section 8, and they'll have like 30 plus properties. Section 8, my husband working for the police department, there's or I'm sorry, not agents, officers that are doing all Section 8. Oh my God, that like stresses me out. I do get stressed out a lot. My different niches, there's lots of different options that you can explore. I've got another client where they buy condos, 1-bedroom condos for nurses, traveling nurses to live in for 90-day stints. That's not short term or long term, it's like midterm. So you have to like check things with the HOA, and you can get more with like midterm rentals, and you get not as much with long term. I don't know if I said that right, but there's all different sorts of things that you can look at there. But for me, I love old houses by a railroad track that have not been rehabbed, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with a laundry room and a kitchen. I don't care. There's lots of cool things that you can derive from that. And the best part about that for me is that buying those houses under 100,000, majority of them, they are in downtown Frisco. And if you guys know how awesome downtown Frisco is right now, you know we've done well, and that's by a little bit of luck, and by a little bit of study, and by a little bit of help, and a lot of little things here and there. So I help with investors. It's not my actual niche, but maybe by default it is. I love to do traditional buy and sell, but that's a little bit of the things I look for. So there's a lot that goes into it. Tax implications, what your ultimate goal is, and how you're purchasing